these are like Trabi limousines of the Reichstag. So hello guys, we're still in Berlin. Right now what you can see behind me is the Reichstag Gebäude. It's basically like the building where there are sessions of the German parliament. It was basically destroyed in the beginning of the Nazi rule in the 1933 during the event called Fire of the Reichstag. It was left destroyed for the majority of the 20th century until it was basically actually rebuilt and reconstructed in the 90s, where it got a new roof and this nice new modern glass dome where you can actually go. You need to book a little bit in advance or just wait here in the very long line. It's for free, but as I said, at least 2 weeks in advance. You just go to the website of the German parliament, you will give them your data and they will confirm your booking, and then you can just go upstairs. Or you can actually make a reservation. There is a restaurant there, so if you eat there, it's like the menu around 50 or 30 euro, and you have the visit of the dome included. And that reservation you can actually do like 2 days prior or so. Anyway, there used to be like this nice park here in front of the building, but right now it seems to be closed, so you can still see it somehow, but you don't see the dome. I will check if there's any place where you can actually see it from the distance. So that was basically the former West Berlin, and now we're going there towards the former East Berlin. I'll check the Brandenburg Gate and Unter and Linden Street, which is like this main boulevard there, and we will get the Alexanderplatz where the famous TV tower is located. Let's go. And that's where we're headed. It's like this very nice modern waterfront where you can just walk around the Spree river and hang out. So I wanted to show you the Brandenburg Gate, which is over there, but there seems to be some music festival nearby and I don't think you would hear a word, I would say, so let's just check it out from the distance. It's basically like the symbol of German reunification, because before the fall of communism in the East Germany, there used to be the German wall that actually led in front of this gate, so it wasn't accessible from either side. And when the wall fell, this became the symbol of the fall. So very important landmark, but we're not going there right now. Now I'm basically walking this boulevard, which is called Unter den Linden. It's like the main street in the whole Berlin. So as you can see, we're really in the center of things. Actually, this boulevard is quite nice. Right now there is just the construction of the new metro line, so it's a little bit crowded because like the whole central part of the boulevard is closed, but still a nice place. Reminds me a little bit of Paris. So we're on the Museum Island, Museininsel, and what you can see behind me is the German, the Berlin cathedral, Berliner Dom, which is like the main Christian site in the city, and it's also the final resting place of all German emperors. And the Prussian kings before them. You can go inside, it's like €5 for an entrance fee, and you can climb upstairs and get some view of the city. Although it's now under reconstruction, so I'm not sure if it's actually accessible, like the observation deck. But even if it isn't, the interiors are very nice, and you can actually visit the catacombs. Just, I mean the graves of the emperors, if you want. So basically, like, just this whole island on the Spree River is full of museums. Probably the most famous of them is the Pergamon Museum, where you can find a large exhibition that's dedicated to the ancient Orient, especially Babylon. You can actually find there like the Lion Gate of Babylon. So definitely worth the €13 that it costs. And while you're there, you can just walk around. The island is very nice, full of museums. Whatever you're interested in, you will probably find it here. And as you can see, like, this area before the cathedral is also very nice. So I hope you will enjoy it. So I have taken a little bit of detour. I wanted to show you probably one of the most beautiful views of the Berlin city center. And it's here behind me. There is the Bode Museum and there's a TV tower. I will give you coordinates in the comments below. But yeah, if you want a nice picture of Berlin, this bridge that I'm standing on is the place. So go check it out. So here we are in the center of former East Berlin, Alexanderplatz. Actually, like, the square is a little bit further down the road. This is like the main site here. You see the fountain behind me, and of course the famous TV tower. You can get upstairs. There's like there's a rotating restaurant that will give you the panorama view of the whole city for within 1 hour. Also, you can go to the observation deck, which costs €21, and it's recommended to book it beforehand online. I'm not going there, I've already been there, so I don't want to pay for that again, but I definitely recommend it. Probably the best view of the city you can get. Alright guys, so this is where we will finish our today's sightseeing tour. We strolled through the Unter and Linden. We saw the main landmarks, main views here in Berlin, and now I will finish the video here. I will go probably for a beer to one of the alternative places, and I will catch all of that in the next video, along with one other thing that we haven't done yet, and that will be East Side Gallery, which is like this last remaining part of the Berlin Wall. So stay tuned, subscribe, like, and you know what. Have a nice day.